Okay, so today I've decided that I'm going to texture my little square. Now, I've made a few alterations from the original setup because I've done a bit more research and it would appear that this is a more efficient way of doing it. Also, we need the texture coordinates on the end of it. So that then comes across and is represented in here with the vertices and the indices, however you say that word, really doesn't matter, does it? We then come down and start getting the vertices for the triangles. I've finally fathomed out what these mean. The stride is the actual length of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the stride is this length here. Took me a while to get my head around that. Once you do, it makes a lot more sense what these numbers and these numbers then mean as to where everything stops and starts and works. Then come down onto the texture part where it wraps the texture, it sets the texture to the two triangles that we've already drawn. GL repeat seems to be the best thing to do for a default wrap-in. This is another 100% sure map and linear. Not 100% sure what that does. I think that's to do with like the distance. Probably more to do if the tile was led down going away from you or something. Then we flip the image before we load it because for some strange reason this STB image thing puts the image in upside down. I've not quite got my head around that yet. Created a texture file over here. Got a couple of bits and bobs chucked in there so I had something to load on screen. That's just the path. I could have just typed that in there, but I'm trying to learn this stuff, so I am trying to work out how to do some of the other bits as well. Gets the image, width, height, the channels, sets it up basically here. If it fails, then we get a little error message. Bind the vertex array, draw all the triangles, and with a bit of luck everything works. And instead of having that lovely square that was all those lovely colours, we now have a very nice texture loaded. I did in here, I have made just a couple of adjustments to the height of the image so as the image fitted better, because otherwise it was a bit squashed. I've done it this way because apparently it's more efficient than doing it this way, so that's why that's been done. I think that's quite a good start to it. Then we've had to add the texture coordinates in the shader file. Those two bottom lines aren't used at the moment. They were in the previous thing. Get the location. These are the indexes on the on here. 0, 1, 2 for the locations. Set it all up and it works nicely. I was really impressed with that. That was a good day's work. That took me all day to sort that out. I think it gives me a headache when I do that. I think this probably all needs to go into a class or a header file so as it can be accessed for different objects, different shapes and stuff without having to rewrite this on everything I do. So that's going to be one of the next things I look into doing. Now in here I've decided to do some of this, just a little bit of fun, which is oh, can't spell. I'm going to load an icon in my glfw window. That uses the this is all, oh, that won't work, Martin. This is all on the glfw website. You've just got to dig around to find it. And I think that some of that's the fun, is the actual the actual digging around to find this stuff, to get it to work. And then when you do it and nothing happens, that then gives you a bit of a gives you something to do for a few days, trying to find the error. icon2.png. To start with, I thought it mattered how big the icon image was, but it doesn't appear to, because I did several icons, which is why this one's icon 2, and it didn't seem to make a great deal of difference. The size, it still shows it as a still shows it correctly. So you don't need to just have a tiny little squished up icon. I've done something wrong there. I missed the and sign out. Oh, he's doing that. Never mind. We'll get there then. Oh, no. That didn't improve it, did it? Which one? That one. That one there. I'd be dangerous if I could type. And then after this we need to do again that 0, I don't know what the 0 stands for. This is the number 4 is something to do with the RGB channels according to the website. Then it's glfw set window icon. That one there, and then all we do is tell it which window, and kaboom, and then we have to release the STBI image. To free the image, so we do that and that. one, which is that one, and dot pixels. No squiggly lines. Now if I've done that right, and I've been practicing this on because I've got another one of these that I practice on to make sure I don't screw it up too bad. That should give me a little icon in the top corner and on the name tray. How about that then? I think that's really good for somebody that has absolutely no idea what they're doing. So the next thing is, like I say, I think it's going to need to be put into a class, all this drawing stuff. And I think the next thing I need to get my head round, I think we need to go 3D. That'll be exciting. Thanks for watching if you did.